The case of the missing pole dancer. This started out as a sister contacting me to find her missing sister when everything else failed. Conventional methods did not work. The police department had a report and listed her as a missing person. However, she was using a different name. She had no electric bills, she had no rental bills, she had no vehicle in her name with a new location, and she was not using any of her credit cards, just cash. I'm Jeff, but people call me Gino, the Psychic Detective.
Nice to meet
And your name is?
Carla. Nice to meet you.
I'm glad that you reached out to us. We're actually right downstairs from you guys there.
Yeah, I heard
So
about
what
your psychic abilities.
What can I help you with?
Well, I heard about your psychic abilities, and I really need your help with my sister. Her name is Tanya.
Okay.
She's been missing for a little bit. I'm so sorry. Who's this guy? I thought we were going to have a private session.
Rodrigo, hold up. I parked my car 5 blocks down from here. Can you go get it and bring it to me? Just call me when you get it, please.
Of course, Mr. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's a long story. And I'm training him to be a private investigator, but he's only on the team for about a month or two, and then he's done. He's out.
Oh,
So you
okay.
said your sister is missing?
Yes, she's been missing for a few now, and we're really worried.
Why are you worried? She hasn't called you at all?
No, and well, she used to always train here in the studio. One day I walked in knowing that she was going to be here, and she just wasn't here. So I left it alone, thought she was probably with her boyfriend. I do know that she's having problems with him. I know he's trying to get her to do things that she shouldn't be doing, like illegal things, illegal work, especially since she's so good at this.
So she dances for a living?
She does, but not like that. Just we have the studio, and we teach here.
It's both your studios?
Correct, it's both of our
And
studios.
you both teach here?
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
got
But
it.
I know her boyfriend was trying to get her to do things outside of this, you know.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, she's always here. As a matter of fact, she loves to train on a particular pole. I'm not sure if you'd like to walk over to that pole so you can feel the energy. Hopefully you can feel where she's at, because we're really worried.
Well, I do want to see if there's something I can get some vibes for, but is there anybody besides yourself that may know her whereabouts?
Actually, yes. There is a homeless guy. His name is, I don't know if it's Brian or Ryan. I think it's Ryan with an R. He's near Wynwood. She walks here as well, and she always stops and sees him. He's a homeless guy. He's near like the
And that's
downtown area.
a friend of hers?
It's a friend of hers, yes. She always visits him.
So
She
you-
never ever comes here without visiting him. She always talks about him. So
you
it's like
think
the only
if
person.
she was going to leave, she would see him before she left?
Yes, she would definitely see him. Always, she always sees him. Either on her way here or on her way back home.
And your parents, is she your only sister?
She's my only sister, yes.
And she hasn't reached out to nobody?
No one.
Okay.
And we've all tried reaching out to her, and we can't locate her at all.
Well, I definitely want to see if I can get some vibes, some feelings to go off of, and see if I can get some psychic reading. Show me the pole that is her favorite pole.
Sure, I'll show you. Sure. It's this one over here.
So they consulted with me, the sister, and I met with them, and I started to get vibes from a pole, one of her favorite poles. She would always do her practice sessions at Milan Pole Dancing, which is actually upstairs from our office here in Wynwood. That's how they knew about us, and that's how they contacted me. So she had a favorite pole that she was dancing on, so I started caressing the pole, touching the pole in different ways, trying to do a little dance myself, which I don't even know where the move came from, but it was the good old spirits coming in and the good old spirits coming out. That's what was going on there. So I started to get vibes and visions, and I could sense something was going on, something was wrong. So the sister told me about a homeless guy that was in the downtown Wynwood area that she would always talk to and consult with. It was a very good friend of hers, but she would always go by, bring him some food, some money here and there so he can take a shower once in a while, get a hotel room. And he says that this individual named Ryan she would probably tell him where she was located. Why do we use a wheelchair in certain cases? To bring down their guard. Let's see if we could bring down their guard and find out where Tanya's at. What's going on, guys?
Hey, how you doing, sir? How you doing?
Man, we're looking for Ryan here. I got some sandwiches for you guys.
Who wants some damn sandwich?
We get sandwiches.
I want some liquor. I mean, you got any liquor?
Yeah, you want some liquor? Psychic Gino here, baby. How did I know you guys were gonna want liquor and not fucking sandwiches, man? So you tell me, where's Ryan at?
We don't know where Ryan at. Is that Ryan right there?
There go Ryan right there.
You're Ryan?
Yeah, come here,
Ryan. Come here, Ryan. Come here, man. Let's take a little shot. I'm looking for Tanya. Where's Tanya?
Oh, yeah, Tanya.
Give me a drink and I'll remember.
There you go.
Psychic Gino will take care of you, buddy.
Take care of me. Oh,
What we got? What we got?
matter of fact, well, I just remember. She's 4 hours away.
With that information, Ryan, that she's 4 hours away, we'll take it from there. These are the messages of the spirits, guys, and we will find her.
But if you can't, you always got me to navigate and help you find her.
So this was not psychic work that we found this individual, Ryan. This was not psychic work that we found Ryan. This was just good old-fashioned detective Gotham investigations work, being a private investigator, that we found Ryan. And Ryan told us that he did not know where she was, but that she did tell him that she was about 4 hours away, and she would come back periodically and give him money, give him food, but the main goal was to pull him out of the homeless population and get him shelter. He was in and out of the homeless assistance program several times. However, through violations and stuff like that, they would throw him out and put him back on the street. So between Ryan and the pole, I started to have these dreams, these premonitions, and they were of shark attacks attacking me. I would wake up and my legs would be off, and I would think of these sharks biting my breast, my arms, ripping me apart, ripping others apart. And the sharks were a dark brown color. And I was like, this is unusual. This is crazy. I'm like, what in the world does this have to do with the missing pole dancer? I had no idea, no clue. So I Googled. Google, I will say, does enhance psychics' ability in modern day society to find people. Let me repeat that. Google and the internet does help the psychic detectives. We are in modern day society. So what did I do? I Googled shark attacks, and what came up? Volusia County, about 4 hours north of Miami. I immediately went to MapQuest to find out the distance and find out the time frame. I'm like, this is too much of a coincidence, shark attacks. So I said, let me take it one step further. I went on the internet and I Googled adult entertainment and adult strip locations in, where else? Volusia County. And it took me to a city in Volusia County where it had a name of Molly Brown's. Let me repeat that. Molly Brown's Adult Entertainment. So what did I do with my team? We headed straight out to Daytona. I went to this club, and Molly Brown's, there it was, just like the internet said. I went inside. I conducted a surveillance for a couple of days. I know. We got a tough job. Paid for by the sister, sitting in a strip club, having to watch these girls degrade themselves, stripping from head to toe. I couldn't take it, but I did, because this is a case. So I did what I did to survive, and I survived. And lo and behold, who did I see? Tanya was identified. So now, how in the world was I going to convince Tanya to come back to Miami and to believe me, to even listen to me for a couple of minutes, that I was not just some nut from the street trying to get a piece of behind? That's not what we're out there for. These are just the good old spirits coming in and the good old spirits coming out, saying that she needs to get her ass back to Miami or destiny will be altered. and she will have to return to this earth in another life form because it wasn't her time to go yet.
Oh my God. Mr. Jeff. Okay. Mr. Jeff? Mr. Jeff!
Rodrigo, why are you calling me? Why are you bothering me? I'm walking up to a house. I'm about ready to solve an investigation. I sent you a pin of where to meet me at. Stop calling me.
I am so sorry, Mr. Jeff. It's that I'm hot and I don't know where I am. I am following the pin and I'm following the spirits, but it looks like the spirits are guiding me somewhere wrong. I am surrounded by water, Mr. Jeff.
Rodrigo, when I hired you, you told me you could crawl into the itsy-bitsy, smallest, tiniest of places.
Of course.
You could put trackers
And I
under
can.
the tiniest cars.
Of course.
I'm sending you a pin. This is your first assignment. Stop calling me, follow the pin, and I will meet you at the pin location.
I don't want to fail you, Mr. Jeff, so I am going to prove to you that I can swim. To you. Okay, Mr. Jeff, I'm so sorry for bothering you. I'm going to reach you, Mr. Jeff. Okay, bye. Here I come.
Well, we know she's here because I followed her from the club, but let's see if we can have enough information to convince her to listen to her guardian angel. Hopefully she answers the door.
What are you
Tanya?
doing here?
Tanya, how are you?
I just saw you at the club earlier. I was at work. I just got out of work. What are you doing here?
Actually, I'm Gino. I'm an investigator from the
Okay.
Miami area.
Okay.
I was hired by your sister,
How do you know my sister? What's her name?
Carla.
Okay.
I
So
think
she
you-
sent you here?
I think you pretty much know why.
Okay.
You-
I didn't realize that.
Do you know why?
Yeah, I had to leave. They don't know where I'm at.
Can I have a moment of your time?
Sure, come on. So how the hell did you find me?
Well, Tanya, I'm actually Gino, the psychic detective. I'm not just a private investigator. I also have psychic readings, and it's through a guardian angel. Actually, it was your guardian angel that came to me after speaking with your sister, Carla, and your guardian angel. It's very complicating, but I communicate to the spirits that are dead, and you do have a guardian angel. So the dangerous thing is right now is your guardian angel has left you with me to accomplish a mission, and the information that I'm gathering from the spirit, the guardian angel, is it's not your time to go yet. And if you stay in the Daytona area, there's going to be a tragic situation that apparently you're going to be involved in. I can't see or say what it is, but you need to get out of there. It's not your time. You need to come back to Miami area. You need to come back and you need to be with your family. You need to make amends. You need to get back together. So
I cannot go back. Absolutely not. You know, I had to leave abruptly, you know, to save my family and myself.
But save them from what? I know they had mentioned you had a boyfriend that was absolutely horrendous on drugs, and but they don't know the extent of it. What was the extent?
The extent was that, you know, I met him and, you know, he got me into the entertainment business, dancing at the clubs down there, and one thing led to another, and before you know it, he wanted to keep all my money and, you know, wanted me out prostituting and selling myself and my soul. And the minute I told him, hey, listen, I don't want to do this anymore, he threatened my family and myself.
So why are you doing it in Daytona if you didn't want to do it in Miami?
Well, entertaining is one thing and selling your soul to the devil is another.
Well, you're going to be happy to know that this evil spirit that was heckling you and on top of you, I don't know if you'll be happy to know because I'm sure there's still a connection there, but he was murdered.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was murdered. It was actually a drive-by shooting at one of the clubs. It wasn't an entertainment club, it's one of the clubs in the Dade County area, and you no longer have to. I know it's a shock because you could have been right involved in that. You no longer have to worry about this individual. You could be with your family. I know you're trying to make money to get your family out of Dade County area, but you don't have to
Absolutely,
do
we're
that.
we're trying to leave Dade County and move someplace else. I mean, I'm just absolutely. I've been hiding this entire time, and I'm scared.
And I do see that you're a believer as well. I mean, I see your angel, I see your saint, which actually was part of my communication was through that Saint Lazaro. We do a lot of connection and contacting with him. So when can I talk to your family? Let's place a phone call to your sister, let her know you're okay, let her know you're going to be coming back home. I do see that you don't have evil spirits, but you have some troubled spirits.
Yes.
That are over you and stuff like that.
Definitely.
So, what I could do is as part of the retainer and stuff that your sister provided is I could offer you a cleansing.
Okay.
There's certain things that go, that we have to.
What cleansing are we talking here?
Well, it's kind of like an exorcism type of thing, I guess, so you would understand it. Not an exorcism, but in your case, just a spiritual cleansing.
Okay.
So come this way. I do want to offer you a little something for protection. Got a guardian angel. And he wants you to have this, if anything else.
This room's empty, so we can start in here.
That whatever you feel comfortable with.
Okay, let's do this.
Mr. Jeff? Mr. Jeff!
Guys, it's a miracle. I cured myself with the guardian angel. Are you a fan of our show? Do you like our show? Then comment, hit the like button, and subscribe, or you might be the next one we investigate.